Howdy, traders! How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Welcome back. See if everybody can hear loud and clear. Good to see you all. All right. Everybody can hear loud and clear. Just give me a chat back. All right. Good. Just want to make sure. Remember, I have all these new mics, this new platform will work, and making sure everything works properly. I welcome everybody on YouTube too also. It's Friday. Ready for the weekend. It is beautiful. I'm getting ready to do some planting this weekend, getting a little therapy going on after like a rough week going this week. Tell you, not really the greatest week, I'll be honest with you. I mean, like, we had a couple of nice little movers this week. I thought the following week was so much better. But you know what? It was more of a, we got, hopefully Friday finishes up pretty strong. So we'll see how things work out. And we all know about Fridays, right? We know about Fridays, especially going into the summer. And specifically next week is probably one of the slowest Fridays of the year. Why is that? It is Memorial Day weekend. Market is closed. The following Monday, everybody's getting excited, wants to get out of this house, get rid of this COVID. You had some great news that came out of CDC that they said, you know what? You don't need to wear masks anymore if you're vaccinated. Okay, so you know what? A lot of big news. Market's been up a little bit. It's funny how like the market crashed and all of a sudden the CDC comes out and says, you know what? You got vaccinated. You don't really need to wear a mask anymore. So it looks like things are going to start opening. So that could be good for the market. Remember, I was bearish. I might be very bullish now. I got to see the consistency because that's really what's been tying people back. I think the next biggest thing is if more states and if the White House will actually stop having all these checks going out and forcing people back to work, I think that really would show the job numbers jump up. And I really think that would also make a very big jump in the market too. So it could be a very bullish market if those things come to fruition. All right. So September, by the way, is not that far and long away. But, summer's around. Everyone wants to get out, especially next weekend. So hopefully this week we'll have a nice week. The following week we'll have a good week. But listen, it's Friday. Everybody wants to get away. And if you notice, there's not that much going on. I mean, even looking at my big percentage gainers and losers and looking through my watch list, everything is green other than Disney. All right. So basically, you know what? Everything is okay. Everything's moving pretty decently, not up a lot. But I think there's a couple of good stocks out there. But I want to talk about what's going on yesterday, because yesterday we actually did have a really good day with AMC. What is going on with the Reddit stock? So we had a nice little push with the Reddit stocks. This stock right here just out of the gate at 9:30, just ran from like 10.40 up to about $12. Did a little bit of shake, and then right around 1 o'clock, it just kept going up and up and up. I don't know what happened. It kind of died right around that 2 o'clock time zone. You could see it right there and started trending up. But remember, AMC is, like I said, it could have been the news because the CDC came out, but all of them did make a move. This one, GameStop. What else that we had on this list that did pretty well? We had GameStop. Oh, EXPR. That one just came out of nowhere. That one was a pretty fun stock. 260 all the way up to about 340. Express. Who's shopping at Express? Who here shops at Express? You know what I would tell everyone? Doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. I was talking about that yesterday. In our open house that we do at 12 o'clock every Thursday here. It doesn't matter what you trade. You're here to make money. That's what it is. So when it comes to trading, everyone, follow the money, follow the stocks. You're in the cyber group room. You all were taught how to find and scan the market, and it's all working like a team. Remember, it's not about, I always say, it's not about me, it's not about Josh, it's not about Rich, it's not about John, it's about any of our instructors here. It's about us working together, finding those iceberg orders, and executing and just making a day's pay. You know what? And then we can all go out there and enjoy the weekend and plant some flowers this weekend, huh? So I can imagine the Home Depot and Lowe's and all the nurseries going to really kill it as the weather looks great. I don't see rain in my forecast here in New York in almost a week and a half, which is awesome. Anyway, let's go through the watch list. So we had a couple of stocks. Another one I do want to point out that did really well too yesterday was IGT, International Gaming. It's so funny. This stock, I remember trading this stock almost over 20, almost 30 years now. And it's so funny. Always like kind of trade in the same range, but International Gaming did really well yesterday. Right at the open, the stock had a nice push, went from 20 to 21, came back down, and then right around that 145, it just kept going up really beautifully. You can see it right there, up about 230. The thing ran about almost $2, and she's up again. And if you look on a long-term chart, stock did really well. It was hovering for between the 15 to about 20. Finally, it just broke out that one day. We traded about 2 days ago. It ran from 18 to 20. Really nice move right there. And she's making a nice 52-week high. So that's always a positive sign when it comes to trading. So what are we going to do this morning? What's happening this morning? So there are a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. You got the stock BNGO that's moving. I was looking over here on level 4. You know, it doesn't look as pretty as I thought. I mean, you could see right here, you know, we got a couple of orders out here, a couple of 30,000s, 20,000s. You got another order right here. You got 50,000 hovering right around here, around 514, 16 in this BNGO trade. We traded BNGO. Looks like the guy, he just upped his bid. You can see it right there. He just upped his bid right there. Let me zoom over here. You can see a little bit better. You see that 29 and 28,000. So look, and another guy, look, he just left his bid. He just upped it. You see how it's starting to uptick? So that's a good sign. BNGO looks like it could move pretty nicely, but you could see here on the long-term in the intraday chart around 5 o'clock in the morning. And yes, stocks do trade at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have some big resistance levels right around here, around the 525. So it's got to get through this 525 resistance. If it does get that, then we can have a decent push in the stock. So that one does pretty well. Plug is obviously, oh, there she goes. She finally popped. It was one of the stocks on the watch list. Yep, you could see. Oh, this is going to be an easy one, okay? This is it. This is easy, all right? So you got about 75,000 share buyer that shows up around 845, and he comes in there and he bids it up. And yeah, what do you expect when you got a 75,000 share buyer and plug? Yeah, what you get a stock that bounces almost 75 cents. Who doesn't want that trade, right? So yeah, as soon as he started popping in there, boom, that thing just went up beautifully. Look at that, gorgeous, huh? Do I have to spell it out any easier than that? All right, look at that. That's all about following the money. So anyway, that stock just had a really nice trade. I don't know if you guys actually looked at that and got it, but definitely a good trade on that FSL. I would probably consider taking my profit if you're in a cyber group room right now. Listen, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a nice little profit right there. You're talking about $1, $1 on 1,000 shares, $1,000, $250,000 a year. Actually, I might be wrong. It might be going higher. I don't see any sellers out there. I don't see any sellers out there. Oh, somebody just came here. Oops, for about 10,000. Big deal. That guy's still out there. 75,000 and another 30,000. So anyway, that stock FSL. I don't know if you guys see it right here. I'm going to copy and paste that for a second. So in the pre-market, I know some of you here, if you follow me on Twitter, we do post this up on Twitter too. But this basically was the watch list right in the pre-market. And what would be 740? That was one of the stocks right there. It's going to post that so you guys could see that. It was BNGO, FSL, Mara, Riot, and FSR. When I post that, we saw that right around 752. So yeah, that was right around here. I saw it moving, but it finally made a little bit of a pop right there. A nice little call. So hopefully everyone benefit from that. Mara, you know what? She's not really moving. We know the whole story about what happened with cryptocurrency, with Elon Musk bashing it, and now he's not accepting it. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe they want to regulate it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speculating. Maybe Colonial, the gas pipeline. Maybe they paid and they had to pay in Bitcoin. Who knows? But anyway, it made a little bit of a comeback. Stock took a little big hit right here. Listen, realistically, when you look at the long-term chart, we're hovering right around here is kind of a little bit more of a support level. Just remember, this stock was literally about $2 back in October. All right, $2 to 60 is. I think that's a little bit more of a bigger percentage gainer than Bitcoin did. So you can see how these things are. You don't have to always think about, I got to trade, cryptocurrency stocks. Regular stocks move just as well. Look at Riot. Riot, same thing. But they are moving a little bit today. They're up about $2. Just be very careful. If you're new here to Cyber Trade University, you know this very well. These stocks do move very, very quickly, and they are very, very volatile. Another stock that I found, this IHT right here. You got a big iceberg order sitting right around $8. I'll show you right here. He's been out there all the way up until 8 o'clock this morning. Kind of keeps pushing it down. Not a lot. I mean, 13,000, 5,000. But when you've seen everyone else trading 100 and 500 shares, you multiply that by that, that's about almost 20 to 50 times more than the average orders out there. So, but I had the stock. We did really, really well with this stock. This is one of, if you're new here to Cyber Trade University, yeah, this is one of the stocks that we just traded back about 2 weeks ago, and we've been watching it. It's been very, very fun to trade. Stock was at $2.50, ran all the way to $9. Look at that chart right there. I mean, this thing, just like in one day, went from like $2 to $6, back down to $2, back to $6, $3 to $8. This thing is just so damn volatile. And if you notice, it's starting to build a Fausto flag. So I want to keep a close eye on that. That could make a little bit of a breakout. Just remember, a lot of small tier sizes. Remember, the biggest thing that we teach you here at Cyber Trade University is the 3 T's. And when you're a student of ours, we talk about them. It's tradable, trend, and trap. The first T is the most expensive part of the trade. So if the stock is not tradable, that means that you're going to put yourself in a 50% risk, because obviously, you know, you got to know if you can get the stock. Is there enough shares, the volatility, the trend? Remember, the first T is half the failure rates of today's markets of people why they lose. FSR, we watched this stock also, another electric car company. Some of them started making a little bit of comebacks, but this stock took a major hit, major hit. It's, you know, it's at, as an investor, like say long-term, what you look at is the stock just went public. It's right at a major support level, which is around $10. I mean, the stock, we had fun back in February. We ran from 15 to 30, but it came back down to 10. So, you know, it's funny. It seems like there's more and more electric cars companies coming out, more and more. But, I mean, you had Nikola, you got Fisker, you got NIO. I mean, it's not just Tesla anymore. So, and now you're having, you know, Volvo. Now they're all starting to get into the electric car business. So I think these companies got a little bit of catching up to do. What else? There's so many more out there. eBet, is that the other one? There's a few other of them out there that we traded. That ACTC, I think, is one of them. But it's at long term. It's at a pretty big support levels back in November. That's probably one of the reasons why it could be bouncing. But it looks like it's moving this morning. It's up about 15%. One of the main reasons, I think they came out with earnings yesterday. You can see how the stock literally just spiked right around this. I don't know if that's really earnings. Earnings don't come out at 6 o'clock. I mean, 5 o'clock. Yeah, we'll see what the news is. That had a hell of a pop. But we got big resistance levels right around here, around 12, 13. So we'll keep an eye on that. That looks like a decent mover. So we know about Mara, we know about Riot, and we also know about Coin, which is expensive. It's expensive. All right. Now, a couple other stocks are coming up. Anyone see anything? I see Bill is just spilling out right there. He's Fausto. Check out the CCIV. We all know that some stocks always show up right around 9 o'clock before, you know, the market opens up. You know what, Bill, this is not really moving anyway. I would probably scratch this one out. Not really a nice trend. WIMI from Lita. Nice little push there, Lita, you know, but 92,000 shares, okay for pre-market. We'll see how the things start pushing up a little bit, but spread's a little big right now. I probably will pass on that. You know, I'll probably pass on that. Anything else? LAZR. 26,000 shares. Lewis, not really. I would say no. I would say no. Listen, you really guys are stretching it there. I know there's not that many stocks out there moving. It's Friday, and you're going to hear me and Josh talk about it, taking those small profits. It's Friday. Just take what you can get and don't get cocky today, all right? That's the way you got to look at it. So, and you know, we'll keep repeating it. So anyway, listen, today, just to remind everybody, you know, Josh was out sick, but he's back, and he's going to do a small mini Traders Talk today. So don't miss the Traders Talk event. If you want to get in, if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you can always register. Click on the bottom, like us and friend us. You can also get the recording. But if you're in the side group room, we're going to do a little mini one. So you want to be, you know, catch up. You know, we always have a passionate, and we want to be able to give you as much questions that we can. And we all know it. We do it the most least volatile time where you should not be trading, right around that 11 o'clock. So we'll see you all there. So in the meantime, everybody, we'll be back at 2:30. We'll do the afternoon meeting. If you're a Cyber Group member, you know we're going to start trading, and we'll start commentary at 9:30. So we'll see you then. And on YouTube fans and Facebook, we'll be back here at 2:30. Picking up, and I'm sorry, not 2:30. We'll start 9:30 commentary. I'm kind of like jumping ahead myself. No problem. And you know what, Bill? You're right. I'm sorry. CCV is not an EV. I know. All right. See you guys later. Good luck. And if I don't see you, see you back here on Monday. Happy trading, everyone. Be safe and enjoy your weekend. And don't forget to make your plants happy by planting them in your garden. Happy wife, happy life. That's what I always say. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.